Hello everybody, Defense here, and welcome to Erlengrat here on Farming Simulator 19. It has honestly been a really long time since I've played on here. I'm not gonna lie. I pre-recorded a bunch and pretty much never came back, and that feels really weird for me. So we're just gonna kind of hop into it. I honestly have a lot of work to do on here, so let's actually get this guy set up real quick. Course gen. This guy's gonna work and fertilize these two fields. We're gonna have him do 21 first, just because it takes a little bit longer. We'll just do one pass of the headlands. Blah 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 blah. Seed usage calculator is deactivated. And simple. There we go. Now I gotta get them lined up wherever it is, right there. But yeah. Hold on. I have an issue where my S button keeps getting stuck, so we're not going to worry about that right now. But what we really need to worry about is the fact that almost every single field has weeds in it. 21, 22, drawing a blank on what I called these two fields. This one's Cookie, and I can't remember what I called this one. But yeah, this field needs to be harvested. We did miss some weeds last time because of the weed generation, but we're fine with that. But yeah, we have a lot to get done. I also have hay we need to pick up, and just so much to do. Upside is, I think these are the only two fields that need to be fertilized. So harvest, weed and fertilize, and weeding are the main things that need to get done today. I was looking at a new weeder to buy, but it requires 250 horsepower to use, which is really my only issue on it. I have to worry about crop destruction if I end up doing it even slightly too late, because I can still use the weeder in like the second growth stage, but I can damage the weeds at that stage as well. Do we need this straw? You know what? Let's do it. We're gonna take it. I probably don't need it, but any money's money to have right now. That's the, one, it's good for here, but two, it's the mindset I've been in, because I've been doing a survival challenge series kind of thing right now over on a modded map called Spectacle Island, which has been really fun. It's been a bit of a challenge because I do really have to think about every move I make, and yeah, that challenge is kind of stressful, but it's really fun. You know, this one here, if I don't want to do a job, I just hire somebody else to do it, like I'm doing over there. Or if I run out of money, I can just take out a loan. You know, I can't do that over there. It's part of the rules. I start off with $0, hard economy. It's a challenge. I'll link it in the cards at the end, and I'll put a little blip up in the corner if you guys want to check that out. Don't feel you have to, but it is very fun. I'm at least having a blast with it. It does get released twice a week if you guys haven't seen it yet. It is, as I said, been a bit of a challenge, but it's been very fun. But now we're back in here, the area where I have too much farmland to know what to do with, tons and tons of money. Well, I say tons of money. The tons of crops sitting in silos, which I could sell if I wanted to make a ton of money, and plans upon plans. You know, that is kind of the only upside to Spectacle Island, is I'm just like, hey, I want to do this today. And then I have to figure out how to do it, you know? Whereas this one, I'm like, hey, you know what? In like 3 weeks, I want to do this. And then I can kind of just work towards it. And if I decide I want to do something else in that time, I can probably do it. You know? Like, I planned on starting my own fuel production. And yeah, ended up buying a biogas plant, buying up a $230,000 property, and just kind of went from there. I think it was 230,000. I can't remember. It's the one way over there. But yeah, it's been pretty crazy, and I've been very much enjoying it, you know. But we got to get this harvested. We got to make some money. As I said, I want to buy that new weeder. Where is it? It's actually a mod. I did not know it was $24,000, but this thing is 24 meters across. So these fold out, these drop down, and then yeah, but it requires 250 horsepower, and the only thing that I have that can do 250, that has 250 horsepower or more, is the John Deere, which does not get row crop tires, so I would have to worry about destroying the crop, but at the same time, it might genuinely be worth it to have a 24-meter clearance on that. You know, I'm getting a lot of bigger fields, I'm getting a lot of larger areas, I have to weed a lot more. So all in all, I think it might be beneficial, but at the same time, I'm a bit undecided. I might lease it today and give it a try. I think it was only like $1,500 to lease. So I think to give it a test, it would be fun. But I will have to figure that out. And I actually have to swap our driver over there. Whoop, not what I wanted to do. Let's just fix this up real quick. I'm going to let this guy do a little bit of driving once we get around. I wanted to do 2 headlands, but I think I'm going to rock one. Pull back to here and just let them go up and down whilst we swing over there and fix that up. Aside from that, we're pretty much set to do stuff. You know what I mean? We've always got something going on this farm now. Just because we have so much to do. You know, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 7 fields. 8 if you include the grass field. We got pigs, chickens, sheep. I can't remember if we bought cows last episode. I just genuinely can't remember. So we'll have to look into that. And just so much stuff we can do. I've got the potato washing station there, and I think I've used it like twice. It's good money. Like I've easily paid for all of it. But I'm just kind of bummed that we haven't done more with it yet. You know, it just kind of seems like a waste of money to not use it. Especially since I bought all of the stuff to harvest, plant and harvest potatoes as well. So I'm thinking after we're done, that field there is going to become a potato field. Where they canola is? I think that's canola. Yeah, that's canola. It's got the yellow flowers. But as I was saying, all in all, this has been fun. I've been very, very much enjoying it. But yeah, let me get this guy set up. I'm going to swap the other tractor over to the other field there, 22. And then we're going to come on back with what we're going to work on next. I've got some good news, and I've got some not really bad news, but stuff I'm kind of bummed about. One, I just remembered we have silage in the pit that's already fermented and ready to go. There's about $12,000 to $15,000 worth in there. That's what I'm happy about. The downside is, so let me actually hop out of the vehicle to show you this. I had picked up a mod called, it's just to call contractors. I was going to use it to have them weed some of the fields for me. The problem is, they will only sell items, plow fields, cultivate fields, subsoil fields, lime fields, and sow fields. Don't get rid of weeds for you, and it makes me sad. Not that I don't like doing it, but I was like, I have 4 fields right now that need to be weeded. Can I just pawn this off on someone else? And I actually had to look up the controls because I could not for the life of me remember it. This is a mod, by the way. I think it's just called like call contractors or something along those lines. I'll try and remember to put it in the description down below. If I forget, just ask me in the comments. I'll make sure to let you guys know. It's available in the mod hub. It's pretty nice. You know, if you want to pay and just pretty much, you know, it looks like it has hours that it'll do stuff. It's not just like a, hey, bing, bang, boom, it's done now. It's just like, hey, within the next, you know, 8 or 24 or 12 hours, we're going to get this done for you. So I think it'll be nice to plant fields. I think it'll be very helpful for that. I don't know if they'll auto-fertilize while they're doing it. It probably depends on the value, and it might tell you there whether they will or won't. But I'll have to take a look at it a little bit more. I did grab it a while back now, and I just thought, hey, let's give it a try and see if it works. As I said, kind of bummed it doesn't do weeding, but I can live with it. You know, I'll probably end up using it at some point to do something, just to see how it works. But right now, I don't really need it for what we're working on. Yes, I'm still hitting signs. Yes, I own the roads. But yeah, what we're going to do is we're actually going to get over here. We're going to set this up to load up a bunch of the stuff. We're going to dump it at the sell point. And obviously, we're not going to get the money right away, but we will get the money eventually. And I need to be up here to do some weeding on the 2 fields. The first one we actually called bean, because for whatever reason in my head, I was like, yeah, it looks like a bean, when it kind of doesn't. It looks more like a bent straw, but I'm not going to change the name of the field now. So it's bean, cookie, and then depending on what I thought of it, originally it was cow field because it was the field next to the cows, and it's actually where the pigs are going, so it's the pig field. That's the one to the right, the smallest one. But I'm not too worried about that right now. We'll figure that out more as we go. But as I said, I'm going to get this set up. It's going to take more than one fill. I've also taken our only trailer. Well, actually, I can just customize the flatbed and get that going. Away from our soybean field that is currently being harvested. My brain thought wheat. I don't know why I thought wheat. But it is a soybean field over there, not a wheat field. Whoop. Let's pull that forward a bit. Alright, now I have to do the fun task of driving all of these two bits into there, get that set up, and then as I said, we're going to hop up here, get these fields weeded. This one we're going to record the course for. I think we have to record the course on the other one, but I don't know for sure. I haven't actually checked. Actually, let's just take a look. Do we have stuff for cookie? Let's get in the tractor. Boom, right click. Cookie plant and cookie fert. I do not have one for cookie weeding, so we're gonna have to record one on this field and record one on that field. I don't know if we're gonna do them both right now or what, but I will decide that and during the time lapse that I'm gonna do to weed this field and get that recorded. So let me get this stuff set up. We'll get that started and then I'll hop in there and you guys will start hearing some music. That was tediously boring. Not that it's a bad task. It's just you have to be so precise when you get everything. Otherwise, you just, yeah, you fail. Let's see. I have to save this course. Right here. There we go. Yeah, it's just, you have to make sure you get every weed, because if you don't, every time it does this field, it's going to miss that spot. So we're going to do this bean weeding. 12. That's just in case I do upgrade to a bigger one. But yeah, that, as I said, was tediously boring. I'm not going to do the other one right now. I was just going to hop right in and do this other field. I don't want to. I can tell you that right now. We'll probably do it I'll either do it in between episodes or I'll do it at the start of the next one. I am a bit undecided on that. But what we are going to do real quick. Oh, actually, this guy's just finishing up. So let's actually just take care of this real quick. And we're actually got a good bit of money sitting on the field now, which is nice. Whoop. I did throw this in happily to announce that I did put it in at the 10K instead of the 8K. They call it a 10-ton and an 8-ton, but we're just going to go by 1,000-liter capacity, which is what it is, 8,000 and 10,000 liter. So we're not going to worry too much about it. Let's hop in here. Come on. Boom. Open her up. Honestly, I probably could have just driven this thing over. Actually, you know what? I'm just going to do that. Now that I think about it, there's not really a reason to empty it into there when I can just empty it into here. I'm probably going to sell off all of the soybeans we have. I don't know how many trips it's going to be, but we're probably going to end up doing that. So actually, while that's doing that, actually, not shut that off. Let's get into this one. There we go. But yeah, we're going to sell off all the soybeans. I've got plenty. We can always grow more as well. The only thing I really want to hold on to in these silos right now is the wheat and or barley for the chickens, because they're just burning through it. I think I actually have to put some in. Chickens. Yes, we are getting low. We got about 6K, so we're going to have to keep up with that. I actually have to sell 5 pigs. We're getting low on straw, but I'm just going to let them not have straw. I don't really mind the production loss, if there is any, for straw. I think it'll just mean more slurry than manure. And their food's doing fine. This thing's pretty much going to be around until this food runs out. That is my goal. Sheep, we're up to 32, and they do need some more stuff. That's why we're grabbing the hay off the field, and we'll be able to go from there. So, to close that up. We'll put it in the shop so that I remember to get it cleaned up and fixed up before we do this canola. Can we fit it? Just, ooh, I forgot. It's a really tight fit in here. And you gotta go more to the left. There we go. Park that bad Larry in there. This guy should be empty. Yes. Alright, so that is all of down here taken care of. Let's get this one out of the way. There's still going to be some stuff in this pit, but I'm not too worried about it. At 360 bucks a piece, this should be a good amount of money right here. And I think I'm going to leave the rest of that. Nah, we're going to take it out. There's no point. But yeah, that, as I said, that other field is done, which is very nice. We don't have to worry about it. I do need to go through and grass this edge up. I'll probably do that. Yeah, everything in here is doing good. I'm very happy with it. I think we're probably going to take care of some hay next. It's not going to take us, you know, let's just do that while we talk. It's not going to take us too long to get this hay done. So, we might as well get started. We did this, I think we did this in the last episode or the episode prior. Just to have. You know, it's going to be a lot. I know I have a bunch in there. So let's actually take a look. What do we have for hay? Yeah, I've got 112,000 liters of hay. And we're going to get more. It's good to have. We're going to need it. Especially once we start feeding the cows as well. Because we're going to need it for the TMR. So that we can increase milk production. Again, I actually haven't even tested to see where I get milk from on that farm. So we're going to have to pay attention to that in the future. And if it doesn't produce milk, I'm going to be kind of bummed. Because that's really something I didn't check. I actually should be able to... Oh, well, I don't actually own any cows, so I can't check. I may buy a cow today so we can check it, just to be safe. I think that's going to be very much needed. I just remembered that I still have the other 2 fields of that need to be weeded as well. Yeah, that's really all I have to say about it. I really don't enjoy weeding. It just... Well, I can't really say that I don't enjoy it. It just seems like something... It's something that needs to be done, obviously, but... The consistency of the whole field being covered in weeds is a bit annoying. I know that in seasons, there is... the way it works is just like sections of weeds will pop up and won't be your whole field, which is nice, because that's how it's going to work. Like, I can walk out to my garden right now. There's weeds in my garden, but the whole garden isn't evenly coated in weeds. And it's just how it's going to work in real life, unless you plant weeds with your... Unless you put weed seeds in with your plants. You know? I understand it. It's something that needs to be done in the game. But I hope they change it up in 22. They've been doing a ton for 22 right now, and I've been following it. They actually just released some more stuff this week. I actually haven't gotten to take a look at, and I'm very much pumped for it. It's pretty much gonna change the game a lot. I like the productions concept that they have. It's pretty much something we were looking to get into on this map. With the... Well, we were just doing fuel production. As of right now, and maybe some stuff with beetroots and such, but I haven't really done much with it yet because it's kind of expensive to get started. But I am very, very much looking forward to it in the future as a standard game practice. You know, I think it'll add a lot to the game. It'll give you reasons to do different crops, change it up, and will increase the value of said crops and such. So I'm very happy about that. What I think I'm going to do is finish up this load here, We've got to set up that truck to get loaded the rest of the silage, which I probably should have already done. I don't know why I didn't. And we'll be able to go from there. All right, so we don't have... We're just running on standard time right now. What am I doing? I've been chit-chatting too much. Forgot to kick it over to 5 times speed. But yeah, there's probably about one more cart worth of this in here. On the... Yeah, probably about a cart's worth on the field. It's not a lot. But yeah, we need to pick this stuff up. We need to pick up all of the stuff down on field 11. Yeah, I think it's field 11. And that's actually going to get sold, the stuff that's over on field 11. And that'll make us usually a pretty decent amount of money. Especially with the size of this per load, it's very nice. But I'll have to drive this all the way over there. I have to drive the weeder all the way over there. And it's really a good reason to continue to buy multiples of the equipment. But at the same time, I need another big tractor. This is my only big tractor. And there's machines that can only be run on this tractor. And it's really starting to cause a problem because I can't get anything else aside from, you know, these tools on this tractor. So if I have like several fields that need the same job, it takes a bit longer than, for example, weeding. Not necessarily weeding, but I have the 2 small tractors. I have 2 copies of that guy. So I have one that's up here, one that's over there, and then this guy and this guy kind of just bounce around between the 2 fields as needed. So I want to get another big tractor so that I can have a big tractor at the other field and a big tractor at this field. It'd be nice to buy that John Deere again. It's really the best option for that. Actually, I have picked up a bunch of modded tractors, so I might look through them. I like to just collect mods, it seems, lately. So we're going to have to take a look at some stuff and see what it is I want to use. And we'll be able to go from there. But for now, the John Deere is really my best option. See if I can actually do this. Yes, did it. No? This way? Nope. I was right the first time. Once I start looking at it from this angle, it gets really messed up. But I need that angle so that I can make sure that it's lined up with that. Alright, so let me finish up that field over there real quick. And then we're going to come back. I'm going to have to look because I've been talking a lot today. So I don't know how much time we have in today's episode. So let me figure that out. And then I'll bring you guys back with a plan for the rest of today. Well, what I've decided to do to wrap up today, I moved some machinery over here. I still got to do the top field there. I've decided I am going to do that off camera. It's just not worth doing on camera. You guys have seen me set fields for course play before, and actually even in this episode. So I'm not going to do it again, at least on camera, for a little while. You know, I just like to keep up with it in case people haven't seen it before. But if you did see me do it and don't know how to do it, let me know. I can let you know either in the comments or I can run it through on the next video that we do. So again, let me know there. But we're going to sell this 21,000 liters of soybeans. It's not at its top price right now, but it is still pretty high. So I want to sell it. I think it's about 19,000, which is pretty high for its value. And the best price is the Phillsburn grain mill, so we're going to send this guy on out to sell that. And I think that's really it for this. Yeah. Nothing really crazy going on with it. And it's good to have. But let's see how much money we make. Yes, please sell. And 40,692 bucks. I'm going to be honest, I didn't do the math. My estimation was a lot lower than that. So 40,000 is fantastic. That was all of the soybeans we have. So yeah, 1909. I know the price was still going up, so I could have probably waited, but I didn't really want to. We're probably going to sell off the oats. Those are at the grain mill. You know, let's do, if they're in over here, we'll sell them real quick. I think that's what I'm going to end up doing. So let's take a look over here. Bloop. I can't remember if they're in this silo or if they're in the other one. If they're in the other one, we're just going to keep them. I don't mind selling stuff out of this silo. Let's see. Corn, potatoes, beets. What do we got? Pig food, lime. Potatoes. Wheat, barley. There we go. Oats. Okay, so yeah, all the oats are here. Everything that's pretty much down here, except for the canola, is stuff that's free to sell. I just like holding onto it for a bit, but I want to sell a bunch of this because I want to look at buying some stuff in the next couple of episodes, and I need to know how much money I have to use, pretty much, is the best way I can think to describe it. And this will help. 40,000 on that. There's a little bit less in here, and it's worth a lot less. What was it? Like, actually, by a lot less. Yeah, it's like $800 less, so we're gonna have to worry about that, but I'm not too worried about it. It's worth selling. It's probably at its middle point. It might even be on the lower end, but it's fine. You know, you can always make more money in here, and due to the fact we don't have a way to track active prices, it's a bit tough. Again, I know that in the seasons mod they have like a price variance list that shows you what's usually worth during a specific season, so you know if you need to hold on to it, but this doesn't have that option. So it's pretty much, if you think it's a good price, sell it, and that's pretty much what I live by. Don't get me wrong, there's probably a list somewhere of its best prices on normal and blah 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 blah, but I'm not too worried about it. It's another 22,000, so we made about $62,000 today. I don't think I bought anything aside from workers. I think I paid for workers, and that was about it. So all in all, a good episode. I'm happy to be back playing on this one. Obviously, I didn't physically take time off, but it's been like 5 or 6 weeks since I've actually played in this world. So it's fun to be back. This is almost enough money to do the next thing I want to do. Actually, we might be able to make enough right now. Boom, boom. We need to go to here. I always get stuck in here. Oh, it's this one right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nope, it's not enough, but it'll be a good amount of money added in nonetheless. $5,000. Once we sell this, I think we'll definitely be at it, because what I want to buy next episode and start working with is it in miscellaneous? I've talked about it in the past, and we're actually going to go and buy it and use it. I just need to figure out where we're going to put it. Where is it? Is it under this one? Nope, this is the sugar beet stuff. Right here. Right here. $85,000 for a biofuel plant. Stationary system for the production. For production requires rapeseed, which is another name for canola. That's the old name for canola. And methanol. So we're going to have to buy a bunch of methanol, but I think we'll be fine with that. I think it's sold in IBCs, but we'll be able to use that. As I said, it is $85,000 though, but I have a lot. Well, I don't want to say a lot, but a good amount of canola to use in this, 32,000 liters, plus a field, and I think we're going to do this one as canola next. So we're actually going to need to lime it first, but that's going to be unimportant. That one's going to get harvested in the next couple of episodes and be used as a potato field next, so we can do some more washed potatoes. Then we're really just going to figure stuff out from there. Those are really the only plans that I have as of right now. So I hope you guys are looking forward to those as well. Let me know if you guys have any other ideas of fun stuff we could add to this world, especially like production stuff or cool machines. I just like doing different things. You know, we've made a lot of money and we've spent a lot of money, but there's always more fun to be had and more money to be made. So, as I was saying, let me know in the comments down below. I want to thank you for stopping in. I hope you have enjoyed, and I hope you all have a nice night, day, morning, evening, whatever it is, wherever you are. This is Defense. I hope to see you again soon. Peace.